Hi, I'm Wild Bill, and this is one of a series called Artistic Streams of Consciousness, ASC, in which I discuss and describe the creative process. So, this report is for the 18th of April 2026. Cool. I had a great little session today. It's not that I'm playing perfectly, that's beyond me, really. But I am playing more creatively. Despite my lack of technique, which I also lack the reflexive hand placement all other pianists learn and must obey, I approach every song as if it were fresh and new. When I play a passage, I have no idea how I will turn my hand to the next idea or meme. Even if I have something definite in mind as I begin a passage, which I often do, I don't set it up so my hand can make simple, effective placement transitions. Every pianist learns to roll the thumb under in order to move up and down the keyboard. He also knows where his hands are, vis-a-vis the keys. That's what I call hand placement. When it's done well, the pianist can fill or lead from any spot along the keyboard or any particular hand location without confusion or hesitation. Well, every pianist except me. I'm hearing music, not seeing patterns, struggling to put that music into useful proximity in space and time, kind of like trying to box professionally without any concept of what footwork does. It's exhilarating, but fraught with danger. Because of this, I play a lot of slow runs using the little finger on my right hand. I come from the last chord placement and go, huh? Oh well, little finger don't fail me now. It's how I temporize while I try and figure out how to play the next melody fragment without twisting my fingers into a knot. It's thinking in real time, testing creativity to its temporally anchored limits. I'm improvising the melody as I sing, the chord structure as I play, the fills as I end my lines, all in real time. There's no way I can keep this up. The wingsuit of my soul is fast nearing the ground. But for you folks who love excitement, who live for a contest of man against the elements, this is gold standard for the artist edition. That's why I wrote, flying through a leap of faith, struggling to breathe, running on the heads of foam and feathers on the breeze. This one is an eagle stooping, this a striking snake. I am he who shakes the stars until the heavens quake. It's Ringball, a fall from heaven through the sky. It's Ringball, and it's the only way to fly. It's Ringball, a fall from heaven to the ground. It's Ringball, and it's the only game in town. Food and drink and all these things that every man desires, all I do is reach my hand out, quench my soul in fire. Everything my parents wanted, all my every dream, it turns to dust if I can't make just one goal for my team, because it's Ringball, a fall from heaven through the sky. It's Ringball, and it's the only way to fly. It's Ringball, a fall from heaven to the ground. It's Ringball, and it's the only game in town. Everyone up in the stands as quiet as the moon, crouched upon a timeless pounce inside a silent tune, running past these blades of grass, and every hand's a knife. Each of us must play his part inside this game of life, because it's Ringball, a fall from heaven through the sky. It's Ringball, and it's the only way to fly. It's Ringball, who are these strangers in my sky? It's Ringball, and even if I win, I die. It's Ringball, why are these clouds up in my sky? It's Ringball. This is what I mean about needing a reason to write a song. If everyone has covered it already, why not just move to something else? Love and desire, completion, betrayal, these are common elements of all musical poetry. Anxiety is a big focus too. What will tomorrow bring? If it's bad, what will become of me, my unique voice? How many songs about those ideas? They can't motivate me in the same way something out of left field might. Dark or bright, or both, motivation is to be found in the novel, The Roads Less Traveled, Perilous Journeys, Insanity Clothed in Street Fashion, The Antlion Pits of the Soul. These are where motivation can be found. Here's a timeline idea. You're 20 to 21. Your songs reflect the formless hope and endless anticipation of your place in time. You wish to be noticed, to be somebody, to pry open the world oyster and grasp its pearl for your own. You turn 22. Your songs are about the search for love, a place in the world unchained by the expectations of your antitheses. You wish to be noticed, to be somebody, to attract a mate, to build a presence. At 35, you have all the rewards you dreamed of. You have seen love and desire, hope turned to good and ill, darkness and brightness by degree. Your songs fade, the music in your Heart is harder to find, even if you work steadily as a performer. You wish to be noticed, to be somebody, before normalcy sucks you down. You look at 50 like a bad diagnosis. Is that it? You're done? Your songs come back, but take on a dreary inevitability. Of course, you write about the passages, kids growing up, empty nest things. You wish to be noticed, to be somebody. But the clock is ticking, and you ask yourself, where is that brass ring you fought so hard for once upon a time? So, at last, you pass 70. None of the old wants or desires can draw your talent out of its den. The only things that move you to write are the deaths of your important others, friends and foes alike. You've written everything else. Is this the inevitable next step? The words of a Wild Bill song come to you, and even if I win, I die, and you think, damn, I better get a move on and write that massive hit song. The words of another Wild Bill song chime in on the breeze. Maybe I should settle down and write that #1 tune. But what is there to write about? The past? Crap, not that. Aren't you still alive? Able to change? Able to greet the day when so many aren't? But who can you share your deepest thoughts with now that your generation passes like the monsoon? Even worse, the sounds of the times have moved on. Your style is no longer part of the voice of the times. The words to yet another Wild Bill song slip from the pocket of your soul. All the people I have loved are whispers in my past. Their days dawn is so long gone, and those few were my last. And you say, dang it, Wild Bill, get out of my flashback. So I ask you, what do you write about now? Death? Well, that'll bring smiles to the faces. Or you reach for the Nagwal, the part of existence that transcends the tenor of the times, the shadows without form, the non-Aristotelian side of the universe. That's why I wrote the Hesitation Waltz. All the things we don't write about because pop culture doesn't care about the details. Aliens, Chernobyl, biblical scale extinction. I tied those incredibly disparate elements together with a sweet little love song about a lost love. I'm just sitting at the table, drawing with my finger in the wet, thinking about nothing or thinking about you. I ain't made my mind up yet. Taking the short way I wander, crossing the bridge in the dark. Can't hear the sounds of the water, and I can't feel the pain in my heart. Bridges of memory, rivers below, watching the water, where does it go? Bridges of memory, tears falling down, where do they come from, and why don't I drown? Wild Bill, here on the 18th of April, 2026, for Artistic Streams of Consciousness.